Hello, and welcome to the Shangri-La Speaks channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Shane, and I created this channel as an avenue for people to kind of maybe do research and check out some tarot for some guidance. It's mainly geared towards spiritual evolution on your life journey. So, in this video today, though, I'm going to continue the series on spiritual journey. The first video covered the awakening, kind of what it's like to have a spiritual awakening, the emotions that you go through, a little bit of advice to maybe make it a little bit easier. And then now in this video, I'm going to cover initiation, which is this next phase of a spiritual journey. And this initiation is going to take you from the ninth spear of Ased on the Kabbalic Tree of Life, past the tower of the mental body and the emotional body, which is like coming to terms with the balance between this 10th spear, Malkuth, the reality realm, and the ninth spear of Asad, which is the astral realm or the astral plane. And as you pass through and come to terms with this tower, you're going to gain some temperance, about yourself. You're going to gain some calm, some control over your mental body, over your emotional body. There's going to be a lot that you're going to be thinking about and considering and going back over and rethinking and redeveloping new conclusions and new feelings and thoughts about situations and circumstances, behaviors. So after you have completed that, you're going to pass through and move up the middle pillar path to the sixth spear, which is Tethryth. And Tethryth, represents this divine consciousness. This is like the Christ consciousness. This is initiation. Once you get here, you have passed the ego realm. And now you've moved into a certain level of self-mastery, where through this awakening, maybe even without even realizing it, but you have started to sculpt and shape yourself to be more in line with this divine source that awakened you. Now, when you get to this point, you're going to start to see, initiation. One word that I can wrap up initiation with is the word beauty. You will know when you have reached initiation because the word beauty is going to have a totally new meaning and effect and understanding for you. Divine connection. You will witness the divine connection and the beauty of it all. And then you will know, there will be no doubt, that everything comes from the all, from the divine source. And this divine source, it just wants to experience itself. And how it experiences itself is through us. And if you believe in it and you can flow with it, and you can pass this ego realm of the emotional body, the emotional body and the mental body, you're going to see the divine source doesn't worry about these things. We are human beings. We have egos. That's why this ego realm exists. For your growth. Not for you to be down on yourself. not for you to be down on others. It's for your growth, for your patience with yourself, for self-love. The only way you get past the ego realm is self-love. That awakening, that next door that you're knocking on, is learning self-love. Because you cannot go to initiation and reach this divine consciousness if you do not love yourself. If you do not love yourself, you just won't see the beauty. You won't see the connection of the divine source that sets off your initiation. Now, getting into the fun stuff here with initiation. My initiation is really what led me to want to do tarot. I had been knocking on the door for quite some time. It wasn't going anywhere. And then, boom, it hit me. Right out of nowhere. I got into the Kabbalic Tree of Life. I got into tarot. I joined the Rosicrucian Order, which if you're interested, wow, so much knowledge there. And what's funny is that I had seen a lot of this stuff before, but my eyes weren't ready to be open to it yet. And if anyone's been through this, you'll understand what I'm saying. My eyes just weren't ready to be open to it yet. But once I reached initiation, I could see it and I could understand it. And I knew that this was the next step. This was the next phase. So when you start to go through this initiation process, that's what you can look forward to. You see, this whole time, we're trying to move up this middle pillar path. Everything is a give and take. There's polarity in everything. With each sphere that we reach, going up the middle pillar path, we have to give something up in order to have the space to replace it with the evolution of the middle pillar path. Here in Sphere 9, we give up our ego to reach divine consciousness. At Sphere 6, we have to define our strength. So now, not only have we stopped thinking in a reactionary, somewhat robotic way, or emotionally reacting in a somewhat unconscious way, now we've controlled those things. So now that we've mastered them for ourselves, we have to learn how to take that understanding and that self-love that it took to reach and achieve, moving beyond that ego realm. And now the challenge is to be able to place that on other people. To learn compassion. This is patience. This is virtue. This is coming to terms with the fact that everything that you have thought about yourself to get you to reach initiation, now you have to take all of that and apply it to everyone else. Sphere 5 and Sphere 4, Sphere 5 represents severity, our animalistic desires. Sphere 4, Chesed, represents our mercy, our compassion and understanding. This is duality here. Selfishness or giving. This is kind of where the law of Amra comes in too, which is the definition of giving and receiving, right? It's like the law of giving and receiving. Not so much karma, not so much dharma, but what glues those two things together in between. It's the thing that allows it to operate. It's the guideline that it operates on. The source, right? So in your initiation, the next step will be to pass through this gate of duality, where your actions, your own actions, the divine starts living through you. There's a lot of sacrifice involved in that. To look at every situation through the essence of the divine. To be understanding. To be able to balance these two pillars. To always choose the middle pillar path. And the next step after initiation is reaching, you see here, there's this upper realm. In initiation, you're in the middle realm, right? So this is the perfect place where you learn all your balance. This is where a lot of your work happens. A lot of your reality-based work. You're balancing in between the cosmic divine, the source, and the reality realm, right here in the middle of the tree of life. When you're at Spear 6, Tefrith, learning this divine consciousness, going through your initiation. And just the same as you're balancing from the cosmic to the earth realm, you're also balancing in between these two pillars. The pillar of material and the pillar of spirituality. The pillar of severity and the pillar of mercy. This is where all your work happens, right here. And as you pass through this gate, you're taking the journey of the high priestess. And here, there's this invisible spear that exists. And this invisible spear is represented as intuition. So as you fall more in line with this divine consciousness and it starts to live through you, you're going to start gaining this ability of intuition. And it's very interesting how this takes place, because as you're letting the divine live through you, all these things shed and fall away. All these worries, concerns. And as they're shedding and falling away, everything starts to condense. And also at the same time become wide open, like in the spaces in between. And you can see so clearly what's going on, what the next step might be. And you learn, you get in the flow with the divine. And as you're in the sphere of intuition, you're starting to learn to trust the natural laws, the law of Amra, trusting yourself in this balance. With every action that you make that is more in line with the divine, the grand divine source, the all, you're going to start to trust this ability of intuition a little bit more. If you look into it, there are people that have reached a level of clairvoyancy up here in this upper realm in the intuition sphere. But that will be for the next video. So if you've reached your initiation on your spiritual journey, I just want to say awesome. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. And enjoy it. I'm actually not far past this initiation phase. I did a lot of circling right here in this bottom realm for a long time. And I can clearly see the path ahead. and I'm working towards it, and I can't wait. And if you're right where I'm at, then hey, welcome to the club. Relax, define new understanding, and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. I'll see you in the next video. Peace profound. May your journey bring you many blessings. Thank you.